What's going on? Yes, bro, myself having me back at it again, once again, and back at it again, and once again. Today, I'm going to be reacting to my editor, who's editing this, Connor. He came up with a video, 7 unpopular YouTube Hooper List opinions. So why not react to my guy? Show him some love. It's well needed and respected. Wait, what am I talking about? I'm just gonna get straight into it. I can't even freaking talk today, but I'm looking forward to what he got going on right now. So we're gonna see what his unpopular opinions are, see if I agree with them or not. You know what to do, man. Enter me into that mug. Pause. Place me into the YouTube video, please. Come on in, everybody. We here. Let's get straight to it.
7 unpopular YouTube Hooper opinions. So look, there's been a whole lot of drama going on.
I'm sorry, bro. My sister outside making all type of noise. Let me shut this damn window. Okay.
YouTube, and I usually don't go too deeply into that side of YouTube, but
I
figured I would today because people are taking this very seriously. I just want to see if I can make some people mad. And again, these are just 7 things that when I was watching through all these different top 10 YouTube Hooper lists and stuff like that, this is just the stuff that was popping into my head that I would consider to be unpopular. Let me know down below if you agree, if you disagree.
I'm gonna let you know live and direct if I agree or disagree. People have been taking this way too serious, so I'm kind of interested to see what your views and takes are. I can't freaking talk, bro. F it. Just
starting off with number 1. A lot of y'all making these top 10 lists are not qualified to be making top 10 lists.
Facts. Facts. And freaking more mother freaking facts.
And I say that because like the original video that was made that got all this started was made by someone by the name of Polo Fly. And he made his top 10 list, which ended up having 11 people on it. Don't ask me why. And out of those 11 people, 5 of the people were part of 2 Hype. So like you got 5 people on 2 Hype. You put Rice Gum on the list. You compared Rice Gum to Trey Young.
Yeah, that was out of mother freaking pocket. You can't compare Rice Gum. I've never seen him play in person, granted, but you can't compare him to Trey Young because then I'm going to expect him to be killing shit. Immediately,
based off of those few things, in my head, I'm not thinking you really know too much about basketball. Maybe you don't watch basketball like that.
He right here.
Maybe you just watch 2 Hype, and that's why 2 Hype took up half the list. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that if you don't watch basketball, you're less of a person. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with watching 2 Hype. But like taking myself as an example, I don't watch all that much football. I watch it every once in a while, but I just don't know that much about football. So for that reason, I'm not going to make a top 10 football players list because I know that a lot of other people's top 10 is going to have like Joe Montana on it. I know the name. I have no clue who Joe Montana is.
I'm going to let that slide, bro.
Montana could walk into this room right now and I would have no clue who I was looking at. So if I start talking about my top 10 football players list and I just have to go off of like the small information that I know and I don't name Joe Montana by it, instead I name like Odell Beckham Jr., I'm going to look dumb as shit. So the same way that I'm not really qualified to make like a top 10 football player list, I don't think some of y'all are qualified to be making top 10, you know, YouTube Hooper lists.
I concur with that.
I don't think y'all watching enough YouTube Hoopers. If you making a list and it doesn't have Marcellus on it, and it doesn't.
Way to throw me up in there, brother. You know, if you don't got me on there, you feel me? It ain't legit.
B-Dot on it. Like, who are y'all watching? Y'all watching 2 Hype, and that's why they took up half the list. Number 2, y'all gotta stop excluding people from y'all's list because you think that they're too good.
That is facts. That's why I included everybody for sure that I've played with. Professor, Bone Collector. I didn't exclude anybody. Only people I excluded were the people I've never seen play or played with in person.
If you ask me, I don't care that the Professor went on the N1 World Tour. I don't care that B-Dot played in the G League. I don't care about any of it. They all have solid YouTube followings and they're good at basketball. True. Number 3, Bree Green is better than a lot of the dudes that y'all are putting in y'all's top 10.
Who exactly is she better than the top 10? So you saying she's better than Kenny? I'm thinking of the 10 to 8 spots. She's not better than Jay Jones. She might be better than Rice Gum for sure. No cap. Who else would she be better than though?
She's being like super heavily looked over right now. Maybe
I'm cooking her though. No cap.
Play enough 1v1s for you guys, or maybe
giving
because
her 30.
she's a girl or whatever. But Bree can hoop, y'all.
you could.
That should say 11-3, bro. I've never seen that video. DDG buns for that.
Knowledge for the game, stuff like that. I'm taking Bree Green over Rice Gum. Number 4. This one.
Whoa, I've never seen this video before. You literally just read my mind because I literally just said better than Rice Gum. That's freaking crazy. We're right here, bro.
A little bit more than the rest of them. One-on-one record shouldn't even be mentioned when talking about who is better than who at basketball. One-on-one is an extremely simplified version of the game of basketball. If you're playing 5-on-5
right?
and you are lacking in any area like court vision, passing ability, dribbling, shooting, finishing, whatever, like it will be exposed. It can be exposed. But in one-on-one, if you just have one thing that you're good at and you suck in every other aspect of the game, you can just abuse that one thing that you're good at and you could very well win. So for example, if Taco Fall played Steph Curry in a game of one-on-one, under the right circumstances, Taco Fall is going to win. You give Taco the ball first and it's make it take it. He can turn it back. Steph Curry's not the biggest dude, and Taco Fall is what, 7'5"?
These are some valid points coming from a person who doesn't play basketball legitly. Like Connor, I know you don't play basketball, but you're making some great points, my brother. I must say myself. Not biased.
Taco's going to back Curry down and make a layup over him 7, 11, 15 times straight. I don't care. And he's going to win. If you're going to tell me that that means that Taco Fall is better than Steph Curry, ooh, you're dumb. You're dumb. I think you're done. When it comes to quickness, speed, dribbling, passing, scoring, like Steph is better. No one's going to argue
one of the greatest players
against the fact that Steph Curry is a better all-around player than Taco Fall. But if you allow the two to play one-on-one, the one area that Taco Fall excels at over Steph Curry, which is his size, he can just abuse that.
I'll give you that.
Number 5, if you are making a YouTube Hooper list and you think you should be on that list, put yourself on.
Connor, I gotta disagree with you on that one, brother. If you're making your own list, bro, you gotta exclude yourself because then it becomes biased at that point. Because I think everybody's gonna put themselves at number 1. Then it becomes a biased argument. I disagree with that one, my guy.
A little while ago, AJ LaPrey made a top 10 YouTube Hooper list, and you know, for like respect reasons and everything like that, he left himself off the list. LSK made a top 40 list. He did the same thing. He said that he felt like he should be around like number 7, but again, he didn't put himself on the list. But if you got it, you know you got it, my guy. Like, if you think you're good enough to be on the list.
But wait, you might have a point. It's an unpopular opinion. I get where you're going with this. I get where
you think if somebody asked like LeBron James for his top 10 all-time like basketball players, he's gonna leave himself off the list like, no, you know what I'm saying? It's not right for me to name myself. Like, yes, it is right.
LeBron will put himself on there.
Should you name yourself towards the top? I had to say these last two would have been again because I don't know how much y'all gonna like these. Number 6. Now I wasn't really focused during this video on like not hurting anybody's feelings because you know whatever. But I do want to make sure that I word this right. Okay. I'm not saying that LSK is not a top 10 YouTube Hooper. And I'm also not saying that he's only a top 10 YouTube Hooper because he's tall.
Okay.
But being tall has brought him a mighty long way. I guess like the best way to explain this is like if you were to ask a fan of LSK why they think that he's so good at basketball, 9 out of 10 of them, if not 10 out of 10 of them, are going to use the fact that he's...
One second, my shit just fucking... You see the just happened. This is... Anyways, I think LSK can actually hoop though. You know, he is tall, but he can really hoop. So, I'm not 100% agreeing with that opinion.
As one of the reasons. I just don't personally think that being tall should be added to somebody's list of reasons as to why they're a better basketball player than somebody else. Because really, height doesn't have anything to do with it. Height can give you an advantage, and it can definitely give you an advantage. Squad. And I'm not hating on LSK for using his height to his advantage. I'm just saying that if you have one basketball...
I gotta make a National Backyard Association squad and go start hooping at these little tournaments and stuff. That'd be fire.
Like who's like 5'8", and another one who's like 6'10". That 6'10" player can get away with being a little bit sloppier on the court because his height can make up for it. The shorter player can be extremely fundamentally sound, have better handles, better speed, you know, better finishing abilities. But if the taller player lacks in any of those areas, he can kind of make up for it with the fact that he's taller. However, he's still lacking in those areas.
Tall, bro.
But just because the smaller player is smaller doesn't take away the fact that he is better, you know, fundamentally in the game of basketball than the taller player is. I don't even necessarily know how to explain it. I don't even know if I'm explaining it that well. But I was watching Trey Good talk about it. I feel like he worded it fairly well.
Yeah, LSK can be number one. It's a lot of shit you can get away with that if somebody do that at 5'10", it's not happening.
So if you disagree with this one, come for Trey, not for me. And number 7. If you make a top 10 list, Cash Nasty should be.
Come on now. Cash can hoop, bro. He's a great competitor. I haven't seen him play enough to know if he's top 10 worthy, so I can't either disagree nor agree with this. But that's crazy, because did LSK have him on his top 10? I think he was top 15. But it's not easy to make the top 10 though. That's why it's kind of hard. It's like top 10 is for like the elite of the elite, in my opinion. I don't know. I can't agree or disagree.
And that he's not good. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that the competition on YouTube.
My boy Cash. We need to get this one-on-one too when this quarantine's over too. I'll let it play you in ones, bro. That'd be a great matchup.
There's a lot of good hoopers on YouTube, and you can't tell me that there's not 10 better than Cash. Like off the top of my head, I can name 10 right now.
Do it.
Marcellus, B-Dot, Caleb Feimster, Chris Staples, T-Jazz, LSK, Jesser, TTG, AJ LaPrey, Tanner Morgan. Like, that was off the dome. I can keep going.
I can
Let me do
that.
some research. I promise you, I can find a good little list of people better than Cash. And, like, that's not even knocking Cash. Because Cash has said himself, he doesn't even go out there and actively try to be good at basketball.
No facts.
Like,
for Cash not working on his game like that, I think he's solid. Like, for real. Like, like that impresses me when you don't even work on your game and you're still solid to hoop.
I like weightlifting. I like fitness. You know what I mean? I like things like that in that realm more than actually going out there and doing basketball.
Look, Cash goes out there and hustles. He gets boards. He plays defense, and that's cool. Like, my boy is a certified grinder. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that if you the team captain, you picking Tony Allen over James Harden. Like, nobody is. But again, if you don't agree, that's fine. You don't have to. Go ahead and leave a comment below telling me how much of an idiot I am.
Of a flight
I'm fine with that. And most importantly, I didn't mean any type of disrespect to anybody that I mentioned in this video. If I did mention this video,
y'all want me to play in ones? This nigga?
Whether it's 1-on-1 or 5v5, because I really don't play like that. I forget if I mentioned Flight. If I did mention Flight, he's the exception. He can't beat me in any facet. He sucks.
Hey, Connor, man, great video, bro. I agree with a few unpopular opinions, but at the end of the day, bro, it's everybody's opinion, you know. I like the video. I like the way you ended it with the air balls from Flight, for sure. It's actually a solid video. It needs to get more love than it's getting right now, but it will in due time. You know how we do, bro. But like I said, it's your boy the Backyard Legend, man. Marcellus Howard. We in this thing, man. We better get up out this thing, man. And you feel me? Let me know what you want me to react to next. You feel me? Like, why do I have an accent? Let me know what you want me to react to next, and I'm gonna get that cracking for y'all. And without further ado, man, you feel me? It is what it is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Like, you feel me? I'm glad he didn't have a popular opinion about me, because a lot of people say that I'm short. You know, I play against kids and I'm not that good. But you know, maybe he didn't want to say that because he's editing this video right now and he knows that it'd be bad for him. No, Coach, appreciate you, bro. I'm out of here. You did.